Okay, so in terms of awareness for the week, the big ideas, we have the Eight of Wands and we have the Ace of Wands. So the Eight of Wands, you see the horses here moving quickly down the path. Looks like they're coming down the mountain. There's speed involved. There's momentum. There's pace. And so for some of you, you may feel that your life is picking up, that you're busy this week. Things are happening. Things are in process, and you're moving toward whatever goals or things on your list that you need to take care of. The Eight of Wands is about the projects, the obligations, the things that we have going on. And so often we have something cooking, and then we're able to close that loop, end that project, and then we pick up a new one. So here's this Eight of Wands, and you get a real sense of just being, having a lot on your plate. So when we think of the Eight of Wands, we think of communication. We think that people are making calls. They're getting in touch with you. They're emailing. Maybe folks want to get together, so there may be a greater social component. You may have to respond or make quick decisions to an offer. Maybe someone's going to invite you to go away or to, go hit the outlet mall. And you have to make these quick decisions. So when we're looking at the Eight of Wands, we're looking at, first of all, the pace is picking up for you. The projects. Some projects may be ending. Some may be beginning. Maybe for some of you, not all, maybe it's time to decorate the house for your children. It takes a lot of energy to do when you're working and you're, trying to keep it together in the home front and do everything. So you just get a real sense here that this is a week that could be busy for you. You have a lot of irons in the fire. You may be receiving communication. Someone may be trying to get in touch with you. So with the Ace of Wands, aces are gifts or blessings from the universe. And the Ace of Wands is handing you this beautiful wand, and it's saying, find your passion. What is it that makes you excited about life? What is it that you would be thrilled doing every day? And go out there and make it happen. It's nice to have the overarching vision of it and to start to think, wouldn't it be great if I could do my watercolors on a more permanent basis or make some extra money from my watercolor painting? The Ace of Wands would tell you to go get that canvas, start painting, and then start sharing your work. Let people see your talents. Let people see your capabilities, your creativity. So the Ace of Wands is, here's movement, and this could very well be the movement to you to make things happen, to create, to start a new business, to start a side business, to tutor on the weekends, make a little extra money. Whatever it is, this is a card that the universe is saying, please, please go out there and make something happen. You have it within you. Now's the time to bring it out. So in terms of guidance, we have the Two of Pentacles and we have the Fool, major arcana. So the Two of Pentacles, this is a card of balance. This is a card of juggling what you need to do in order to survive every day with the juggling of life. Taking the kids to school, paying the bills, going to work, fitting in the doctor's appointments, all the social and the household and the professional responsibilities. How do we keep everything in play without dropping coins or without losing our balance? So particularly at this time of the year, the holiday time, it always seems that activities speed up. We get a real sense of this here. This is an important piece of guidance for you, which is to make sure that you can continue to juggle. With twos, you may have to prioritize. You may have to say, This sounds good. This sounds good. Can't do this. This is going to throw me out of balance. So this is really balance of resources. When we're looking at pentacles, it's your resources. It's your time and your energy and your finances. How can you make them all, keep floating instead of dropping those pentacles? It takes prioritizing and it takes decisions to be made. So I love seeing the Fool here. Beautiful card. And the Fool is about a new beginning. It's a new project. It's a new cycle. It's something that is coming to you by divine guidance. And you feel it. And you feel the need to walk down this path, to take this new journey. Whatever comes during this journey is acceptable. Because now you're ready to take that leap. You're ready to maybe incorporate a little bit of risk. There's a difference between using the energy of the Fool to be creative, to try new things, to give yourself opportunities to grow. And there's a big difference between being foolish and being reckless. So if you have, again, back to the watercolors, if you have been painting and having your passion, the Fool may be, well, maybe I'm going to try to make a go of this with a small business. Or at least put them out on art.com, and start to sell them. So the Fool is the excitement of this new journey. Not everyone may be on board with you, because sometimes when we move out of our comfort zone, people get nervous for you. More than likely they're nervous, like, oh my goodness, you're really going to try that? And sometimes they don't mean harm, but it doesn't sound very supportive. But you have to have the faith inside, and you have to believe that this leap of faith is the best thing that you can do for yourself. So in terms of possible outcomes, Ace of Pentacles, another gift or blessing, and this is about abundance. It's abundance in happiness. It's abundance spiritually. It's also abundant in resources, money, property, time. So beautiful pentagram here, the ace, and then we have the little portal. So the ace's message to you is that if you are working hard, if you have this vision, if you are feeding and doing all the things that you need to do to nurture this idea, if you are doing the watercolors from your heart, painting from your heart, if you are devoting time each day, maybe you're building a website, you're doing all the things necessary to put yourself in a position to be successful. When you do those things, you have the great opportunity to have abundance in your life. And again, feeling fulfilled spiritually when you're doing something that you love. Making the leap here justifiable. And, finding happiness, because when we can connect our life purpose to somehow to what we do every day, then we find fulfillment. So between here, the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles, things are happening for you. It's fantastic. And then we have the Seven of Cups. And the Seven of Cups is, there are a lot of things within these Seven Cups. Is what-if game. Dreaming big, fantasizing, imagining, visualizing. And that's fine, because in life, that's how you dream big and you make things happen. Is when you think to yourself, what if this happened? What if I did this? And so when you do that, you open up your channel. You're opening yourself up to possibilities. So ultimately, when you have so many options, if you just smile and nod at all the options every day, you may not move toward one of them. But if you can, after you've opened up the channel, if you can pick one of those options and move on it and do something to it, take this Ace of Wands and get at it, then this path to prosperity in all areas, your spirit, your health, your mind will be abundant. You will be prosperous when you do your part. So, lovely spread about creativity, new options, new opportunities, and taking some of these choices and really honing in on how it captures your spirit and your hope. Let's see what the Oracle card has for us for a weekly affirmation. Breaking trail. A breakthrough is at hand. Beautiful card. You could see breaking through the tall hedges or the wheat fields, whatever it may be. But a breakthrough is at hand. And often when we feel like the fool and we have that faith in ourselves that we can branch out, good things happen. And finally, let's choose an oracle card for love, and we'll see what's shaken with love. Act as if your partner is here. Whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they are with you, so you will always consider them. So it's a beautiful thought, if you are in a relationship, to keep your partner near and dear in your head. And if you are searching and hoping and setting your intention to meet a soulmate, to meet someone, envision what they look like. Envision and visualize what those conversations would look like, or the time that you spend together. The qualities that they have, create that image within your mind.